Hi, this is Nick, and I'm so glad you've decided to join me today in this guided meditation and self-hypnosis session, which I have personally written and recorded to help you take a time out from any feelings of stress, anxiety or depression you may be experiencing as a result of the pandemic that has impacted all of our lives in some way or other in recent times. Whether you are concerned about your health, your finances, your job, career or business, the well-being of family, friends and loved ones, or even if you're just struggling to come to terms with the uncertainty and unfamiliarity of life right now, this audio session will help you step away from the cycle of anxiety and angst that can arise when we become fearful or uncertain of the future, so that you can look at whatever situation you're facing or experiencing with a calmer and more rational perspective. You can use this meditation as a mental boost to help kickstart your day in a more positive and productive frame of mind, or you can use it to relax and unwind, to calm your busy mind and to quieten that sometimes fearful inner voice that so often seems to grow louder, more intrusive, and more persistent as you prepare yourself for sleep at the end of the day. In fact, you may find it helpful to listen to this audio track both in the morning and in the evening, because it's so important to start each and every day the right way, while a full night of replenishing, restorative, and nourishing sleep is essential in helping you maintain a proper perspective on life, as well as to enhance your ability to operate at your full potential and to create the solutions that will enable you to steer your life in a positive direction. And so, before we get started now, I'd just like to remind you that all hypnosis is actually self-hypnosis. For hypnosis is not something that can be done to you, nor is it a state of mind that can be imposed upon you without your knowledge or against your will. So by freely choosing to engage in this trance experience, you can confidently relax, knowing that it is you that will bring about this heightened sense of focus, and that your inner journey is yours, and yours alone to make. My voice here is just a guiding companion. My words, a soothing and gentle reminder to your own subconscious. A reminder to those deeper parts inside yourself that always know exactly how best to calm and relax you, and to look out for your own best interests. And since you are in full control of this session, should you wish to stop, for whatever reason, you can do so at any time, and you will awaken fully refreshed and fully alert. And so the purpose or goal of this session is not to naively pretend that your problems, worries, or concerns have miraculously disappeared and no longer exist, but instead to temporarily clear your mind of the negativity and anxiety and fear that, if left unchecked or allowed to take root, can become overwhelming and debilitating, and in doing so, prevent you from taking action or implementing change. Because it's important to know and to understand that your intellectual mind is capable of incredible forward-thinking creativity, and that when you operate from this innovative and problem-solving part of your brain, you invariably make rational and considered assessments, which in turn lead to good, sensible, and successful decisions. And when you give your subconscious mind this clear direction, it will start to plan your route, create a roadmap, if you like, towards building the life you want to live, the goals you want to achieve, the problems you want to solve, or even become the person you want to be. But it's important also to be aware that your mind, like everybody else's, also has a tendency to either negatively forecast the future or to reflect sorrowfully and regretfully on the past. And that negativity is almost always the catalyst of your anxiety. Because in reality, anxiety is caused by the fear of uncertainty and by negative thinking. Whether that comes from playing out potentially negative scenarios in the future, or whether it comes from looking backwards by replaying and reliving problems, decisions, or upsetting events. And because our brain does not truly, at a fundamental level, understand very well the concept of time, when you focus your attention on distressing situations from your past, or on negative outcomes in your future, you bring all of those problems and their associated distressing emotions into the present with you. And so, if there is one essential learning to fully absorb from today's session, it's that both the past and the future are concepts that you create in your mind. For the only time in which you truly are living is right now, in this very moment, this very minute, even this very second. The past, together with any opportunity to change or influence it, has gone. and the future is still a myth. But it's a myth that you can colour and shape and influence with the thoughts, the ideas, and the decisions that you take and make today. And it's so important to commit to priming your mind with positive thoughts about your future, so you can start putting pen to paper on that detailed route map to success. Because, as I'm sure you will agree, your tomorrow and your future is far too valuable to be left to chance. And so with that in mind, as you relax there on your bed or on your couch, or wherever you have decided to spend the next little while, it's time now to begin the process of unwinding your mind and detaching yourself from the days, the weeks, and the years that have passed. And it's time now also to relinquish, for the time being, any thoughts you may have about the hours, the days, the weeks and the years that are to come. And instead, to direct all of your focus and energy to the simple concept of living in this very moment, in the present, now. Because the true power of living purely in the moment is that when it's free from the emotional burden of looking forwards or backwards, and when it's free from any unproductive thoughts or ideas or feelings, your mind, instead, can turn its full attention inwards and begin to direct all of its focus and energy to working on you, your inner healing, your emotional well-being, your most powerful motivations, and your most calming relaxation. So as you begin to prepare for a night of refreshing sleep, or for the challenges and possibilities of the coming day, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and gently close your eyes now, and take a few moments to adjust yourself and to get comfortable. And you can do this in any way that you wish. If you're sitting in an armchair, you might prefer to have your hands in your lap and your feet on the floor. While if you're laying down on your bed, it may feel more natural to place your arms to the side of your body. Whichever way you choose to ease yourself into your most relaxed and extended position, you can just rest back and begin to feel all of that tightness or tension in and around your neck and shoulders just melt away. Allowing that delightful sense of calm to slowly spread downwards from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. And as you allow your mind to continue to unwind as you guide your attention away from the outside world and into your inner fold. And as you continue to focus on the soft tone of my voice and on my soothing, guiding words, you can use the power of your imagination to start loosening every joint and every muscle and every fibre. Just visualizing in your mind's eye now every single body part, gently stretching and extending to its full and natural length. Any tightness and tension you might have been feeling, just ebbing away now, as your body and mind head towards deeper and deeper calm, and towards deeper and deeper relaxation. And perhaps this feeling of replenishment is like a warm ball of light, slowly moving around your body, softening and relaxing everything it touches. Or maybe you prefer to think of this sense of growing calm as like slowly lowering yourself into a nice warm bath. The relaxing heat at just the right temperature, bringing those tired muscles and joints back to life, and melting away any lingering feelings of tension and tightness. And so, as your mind continues to quieten, as my voice washes over you like a series of gentle waves lapping up against a sandy shoreline, I'd like you now to turn your attention to your breathing, and in particular to that natural and rhythmical tumbling of your chest as you inhale and exhale, focusing solely now on the process of slowly and deeply breathing in, and then slowly and deeply breathing out. That's right. Allowing your breathing to naturally and to instinctively fall into a rhythm and pattern that feels just right for you right now. Perhaps extending the length of that pause between your in-breath and your out-breath for as long as you feel comfortable. Just using that pleasing and calming transition to further quieten your mind and your emotions. To flood your body with a sense of peaceful and tranquil reassurance. And as you become more and more relaxed, and as you find that your breathing instinctively begins to fall in line with your body's natural rhythm, you might also find yourself thinking about how calming and reassuring it is to know that simply by bringing a sense of mindfulness and awareness to the instinctive function of breathing, you have a quick and powerful antidote to all of those feelings of anxiety and to all of those spiraling thoughts that can overtake your mind. And know also that you can use this technique or give yourself this special treat or valuable time out from your day anytime. For now though, whenever you feel your mind drifting away from the present, or if you find your thoughts straying into areas that evoke feelings or emotions of unease and unhappiness, you can simply press pause, return to the moment, and draw your attention once again to the sensation of your breath. Just allowing those deep inhalations and those deep exhalations to become longer and longer, and maybe even further and further apart as you deeply relax, as you clear your mind, and as you invite your subconscious and your higher self to work on creating where you want to go and how you're going to get there. And don't worry either if you find that every so often you lose track of my words, because it's perfectly natural for a busy mind to wander and meander. But with regular practice and repetition, your conscious mind will learn to appreciate, to understand, and to value these quiet, intimate moments that you set aside for yourself. And it will instinctively begin to quieten of its own accord. But for the meantime, if or when any distracting, negative thoughts arrive, you can briefly acknowledge their presence, usher them away, and then simply return to the sound of my voice. You can dispel those thoughts in your imagination, just as you would ease away an irritating insect with the back of your hand. You can picture those thoughts melting, dissolving or disintegrating in front of you. Or you can watch them floating away on a gust of wind into the distance, far, far and away. And as you observe those negative thoughts becoming smaller and smaller and smaller, you'll find that they begin to lose all of their detail, all of their potency and all of their power, until they become so small and so insignificant that they no longer have any personal connection or association to you, until they're so detached and distanced that you struggle to recall what made them so debilitating in the first place. Because your inner self is so knowing and so aware, this visualization and banishment of your negative thoughts has already planted seeds of change deep within your subconscious. You have initiated already the positive rewiring of your neurology, and a chain reaction of change within you has already begun. And it's reassuring to know, is it not, that if your mind is powerful enough to create feelings of anxiety, it stands to all strands of logical reasoning that it is also powerful enough to reverse or eliminate those feelings too. And for many, that feeling of anxiety, when it arises or begins to surface, it's often felt as a physical sensation, perhaps a fluttering of unease in your stomach, or a lump in your throat, or perhaps the first sign is a tight feeling in your chest, or a change in your normal breathing. So if you can, try now to remember and recall that sensation. What that sense of anxiety felt like physically the last time you experienced it. And when you're experiencing that anxious sensation, just think about where you feel it most in your body. And as you feel that sensation in that part of your body now, you might notice that it's moving. And I'd like you to visualize it as a spinning ball of energy. And I'd like you to notice which way that ball of energy is spinning now, and what colour it is. And just continue to picture that spinning ball of energy in your mind. And so now, I want you to take control of that ball, and in your mind, begin spinning it, either with your mind or with your hands, in the opposite direction. And you notice that as that ball of energy starts to spin faster in the opposite direction, that the feeling is starting to change. You're beginning to feel much calmer and much more relaxed now. And as the spinning ball picks up speed, notice also that it's beginning to change colour. And I'd like you to tell me, in your mind or out loud, what colour that ball is changing to right now. That's right. And the faster you spin that ball, the brighter that colour becomes, and the better you feel. And now I would like you to take that ball of energy and move it outside your body so that it's directly in front of you. And once you have done that, I would now like you to spin it as fast as you possibly can. That's right. Spin it so fast that it can never go back to the way it was before. And when that ball of energy is spinning as fast as it possibly can, I'd like you to take a big, deep breath and then use that breath to blow that ball away far into the distance. And it's gone. And notice now what difference that makes. And how relaxed you now feel. And how calm and peaceful it now feels. And so now, with that feeling of anxiety blown away and permanently out of your life, I wonder what it's going to be replaced by. Maybe a series of positive and vivid thoughts and visions or feelings. Or maybe it's a sensation of relief and peaceful calm and tranquility. A new sense of control and inner harmony, allied to a feeling of confidence that comes from knowing you have all the tools within you to take control of your emotions and your thinking. An understanding that you are not at the mercy of negative and unproductive thoughts. And the knowledge and appreciation that how you think really does determine and control how you feel. So from this moment on, you will choose every thought with true awareness of its power, refusing to accommodate any negativity or limiting beliefs, and only allowing positive and productive thoughts to take root in your mind. And with each passing day, as your previous worries and concerns become a distant memory, you will understand and notice how important it is to choose every single thought with care. Because it's true that the thoughts you seed and plant in your mind, your visions, your forecasts, and your beliefs, inevitably will become your own living reality. And it makes sense, does it not, that this reality you choose should be one of positivity, of success, of achievement, and of self-nourishment. And so my voice is going to leave you shortly. But you'll be able to continue your blissful journey as I count down from 5 to 1. And so 5. Your mind quiet and at peace now, free from distracting and negative thoughts, as you embrace the enlightenment of living only in the present, free from the burden of looking to the past, and free from the fears and expectations of the future. And 4. Your whole body now, completely and gently extended, relaxed and refreshed. And 3. That delightful sense of calm, permeating your entire sense of self and being, from head to toe. Your body and mind is one now, coming together to relax and recharge. And 2. That heavy feeling of your body now, just merging seamlessly into your bed or into your chair, your head, your back, your arms and your legs, blending into that mattress or those cushions. And 1. Fully prepared now for a full night of powerful, restorative and healing sleep. Or fully prepared and ready now to carry on with the rest of your day. The choice is yours. May the momentum of change continue to guide you in your future journey. With my blessings and regards. And until the next time, Nick.